Let us look into the action research cycle. Introduction to action research and definition by Kurt Lewin. Action research, a reflective and participatory method for solving real-world problems, commonly used in education, social sciences, and other fields, aims to improve practices, solve problems, and promote continuous learning. Unlike traditional research, focuses on practical applications and bringing about real-time changes. Process cyclical: planning, acting, observing, and reflecting. This is a collaborative, involves researchers and stakeholders, example educators, students, and community members. Produces actionable knowledge for direct improvement. Definition by Kurt Lewin: a method of self-reflective inquiry undertaken by participants in social situations to improve rationality and justice of their practices as well as their understanding of them. Active participation of those directly affected. Focuses on change and improvement in practices. Introduces the action research cycle for continuous improvement. Characteristics of action research. Participant driven, involves those directly affected, teachers and students in the research process. Collaborative, encourages teamwork among educators, students, and other stakeholders. Reflective, promotes continuous self-reflection to improve practices. Cyclical, follows a repetitive process of planning, acting, observing, and reflecting. Context specific, focuses on solving problems in a particular educational setting. Flexible, adapts based on feedback and observations during the process. Action oriented, leads to practical changes and improvement in the practices. Empowering, gives educators ownership and control over the research process. Data driven, uses a data collection and analysis to guide decisions and assess outcomes. Improves practice, aims to enhance teaching and learning outcomes. Components of action research: 5 C's. First C is commitment. Dedication to actively engage in research process, ensuring sustained effort to achieve the goals. Second C, collaboration. Working together with colleagues, students, and other stakeholders to gather insights and co-create solutions. Third C, concern. Focusing on addressing real significant problems in education that impact teaching, learning, or the school environment. Consideration: thoughtful planning and careful consideration of factors like context, resources, and potential challenges before implementing changes. Fifth C, change. Using the findings to make practical, positive changes in teaching practices, student learning, or other educational aspects. Benefits of action research to education: improves teaching practices, helps teachers refine their methods for better student outcomes, promotes reflective practices, encourages teachers to reflect on and improve their own teaching, empowers educators, gives teachers the autonomy to address issues and make changes, encourages collaboration, fosters teamwork between teachers, students, and staff. Data-driven decisions: provides evidence to guide teaching decisions and interventions, supports continuous improvement, promotes ongoing refinement through iterative cycles, addresses specific problems, focuses on solving real issues in the classroom, enhances student engagement, improves strategies that increase student participation and interest, builds a positive school culture, encourages a culture of growth, collaboration, and problem solving, contributes to educational knowledge, provides valuable insight that benefits the broader educational community. Steps in action research: identify the problem, recognize and define the issue or challenge you want to address. This is often rooted in practice aimed at improvement. Defining and delimiting the problem, clearly specify the scope of the problem, set boundaries to ensure it's manageable and focused. Analyze the cause relevant to the problem. Investigate the factors contributing to the problem. This step involves gathering information to understand root causes. Formulation of action hypothesis: Propose a testable prediction about how a specific action will address the problem grounded in the causes and the desired outcome. Developing suitable research design for action research. Plan a research methodology, intervention strategy, and data collection process. This includes deciding on qualitative, quantitative, or mixed methods. Evaluation of results. Assess the effectiveness of intervention by comparing the outcomes with the expected results, reflecting on what worked, what didn't, and making adjustment for future actions. Action research cycle. It starts with identifying the problem, gather data, interpret data, act on evidence, evaluate results. Next steps. In identifying the problem, we need to recognize and define the issue affecting the student learning or classroom dynamics. We need to gather data, collect data and with surveys, assessments and observation to understand the problem. We need to interpret data, analyze the data to identify the patterns and root causes of the issue. We need to act on evidence, develop and implement a plan to address the problem based on the data insights. Assess the effectiveness of the intervention and compare results. Revise the approach if necessary and repeat the cycle for continuous improvement. Methods of action research. Individual action research. A teacher or individual conducts research to address a specific problem in their own practice, focusing on self-improvement and personal reflection. Second one is collaborative action research. A group of educators work together to solve shared problem, exchanging ideas and strategies to improve teaching and learning collectively. School-wide or systematic action research involves entire school or educational system to address broad systematic issues aiming for sustainable improvement across the institution. Action research problems and areas focuses on school issues, problems, collective changes. So we need to address specific school problems like student disengagement, low performance, behavioral issues, fostering collective problem solving. Form of teacher professional development supports ongoing teacher growth by engaging them in research to improve teaching methods, skills and classroom strategies. Collegial interaction promotes collaboration among teachers, encouraging sharing of ideas, feedback and joint problem solving to improve practice. Potential to impact school change can lead to school-wide improvements such as changes in curriculum, teaching strategies or school policies. Reflect on own practices. Encourages teachers to reflect on their own teaching methods and make adjustments based on self-assessment and feedback. Improved communication. Enhances communication between teachers, students and the broader school community, fostering transparency and collaboration. Summary. Action research is a practical approach to improve education through a cycle of problem identification, data collection, solution implementation and evaluation. It fosters collaboration, continuous learning, professional growth, empowering educators to make meaningful changes in their practice. This method leads to better outcome for students and promotes positive change within schools. Thank you.